full screen again. Hey, what's up? So instead of going off on an opinion I have or something I randomly thought to TikTok, I decided I'm going to read a longer poem than anyone is accustomed to. And I'm gonna try to read it with class and poise. Sorry, I didn't get distracted. I was just trying to figure out what to say while I was scanning what I have written, because I forgot what I wrote. This was copyrighted last year. I think I wrote this. Oh my god, oh wait, never mind. Okay. Hopefully you find that funny. I like being funny in my videos. I used to do stuff on Twitter that would be, it was like I would be recording and somebody would walk out on me, and because I lived with my parents at the time, and I would record my reaction and then stop the recording and post it. People thought it was funny. So I still like to do what I call bloopers. So I'm not re-recording this. Hopefully you laugh. I like making people laugh. I'm not into stand-up comedy, but I have a very dry sense of humor, and some people have told me that I am the funniest person that they have ever met. I would have married somebody in different circumstances when I lived in Texas about 5 years ago, but it didn't work out, and I'm not going into that story right now. And he told me, for the point that I'm making, that I am funny, and that's how he put it. We were in an elevator talking alone, and we didn't have very long to talk or whatever. We were just in passing, and of course we liked each other. And yeah, I'll never forget being told how funny I am, the way that he said that. I mean, I make people laugh all the time. Everyone. Except people who don't like me. I don't care about that. So anyway, this long poem is... this is going to be controversial. I hope that this doesn't get taken down. But this is what I channeled, and part of what I wrote is about my own personal experience. I'm a little shy to read this, but let's see how this goes. Okay, so it's called Interim, Intercourse with God. Whatever you call God, higher consciousness, spirit, the universe, sex with yourself. And then I think you pronounce this Eidetic kiss. It was just something that came up in my autocorrect, and I felt like it was supposed to be part of the title. How do you think Jesus was born? God didn't plop on the sofa in front of the TV to watch porn. He laid Mary in her own bed as a materialized man through the conjunction of Archangel Gabriel. It should be obvious that God is a God in bed. That pun was too easy. Mary didn't want to say no. She was just nervous about how it would all transpire. Joseph had trust issues, and there had been rumors going around town about her, so she was kind of lucky to be with him, quote unquote. It honestly felt more like doing chores before our Lord showed up. We're sure she served him tea or something similar, which then turned into wine. Small miracles surrounded her, but she was unsure what to think. An affair with God when her name was about to be printed in black ink at City Hall's courthouse on a legally binding document that was left minding its own business. God could care less. It's not his problem, because it's not a problem at all. There is no such thing as having intercourse with God if you're in the right state of mind to receive it, accept it, and bless it. I think I meant there is a such thing, but we'll see. rub myself against my bed scientifically. I do it supernaturally, and the results are sometimes better than being thrust into. Told you I was a little shy to read this. I do it supernaturally, and the results are sometimes better than being thrust into it if you are just having casual sex. I stopped doing that and therefore can experience spiritually activated sexual pleasure on a level up where my coffee cup is a damn trophy. I wanted to add that you can't have casual and spiritual sex together. I've been trying to tell different people that who have been asking me for relationship advice. The two cancel each other out. The casual sex will feel weird and they will want to stay away, but the Spirit of God won't be with you either. Ever had nights you just couldn't sleep and couldn't finish? That's the opposite of God. Someone once told me that God is as great as having an orgasm. That means that the absence of God is prevalent here because it is not blissful as it should be if I was peaking. And to take that pleasure from a woman is more than evil and will be repaid accordingly. A little bit of Handmaid's Tale inspiration from that one. God is karma. We're willing to set aside our differences to experience a fraction of what Mary did. God surely satisfied her. Don't think of this experience as being some boring old sex scene where a bed is supernaturally because it was set off from masturbation. You have no idea who might be in the story to embody God. Trust me, you won't miss this Eidetic, I think I said that right, chance to frame a marvelous kiss. So yeah, I also have to edit some of that. I usually edit my work right after I'm done with it so that I don't have to go back through a series of poems, like 1,000 of them, and edit them one by one. I try to edit my work as I go. That's an example of my channeled writing. Most people think that the Bible is a fairy tale and that Mary was a whore and lied to Joseph about how she conceived Jesus. Part of that might be true, but what I channeled here, I wrote that. I didn't make that up out of my imagination. I'm a medium. I'm an empath. I'm a telepath. I'm able to get information like that from higher powers, such as angels. I think I was probably channeling Archangel Gabriel there when I said through the conjunction of Archangel Gabriel in the first paragraph. So, well, this is almost a 10-minute video, and I will see how this one turns out. It's open for interpretation, but please don't be cruel and ready to incite an argument. I don't mind debating, and I don't mind sharing my opinion with other people who may have a different opinion than me in a civil manner. I don't want to get triggered and have fights with people over what I just read, but I wanted to read a more controversial poem and a longer one than what I've been reading. I hope that this video is okay and doesn't get taken down, and I hope that more people resonate with it than not. If you think it's weird, then it's not for you, and that's okay. If it is for you, then great, and thank you for your support. And I'm glad to have people on the same page as me, the same wavelength as me. You get it. Alright, I'm leaving off with that.